Dog Works Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dog Works. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com.
Start your day tomorrow with The Daily Dog with Michelle Forto, the morning podcast on Dog Works Radio. Apple Podcast reviewer Patty Christensen calls it funny, smart, and filled with all the info I want to know about dogs. I love this show. Wake up with The Daily Dog. Available on Dog Works Radio on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your shows.
Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Robert Forto from Mushing Radio. This past winter, I taught a course at the University of Alaska Anchorage called the Winter Multi-Sport Expedition. In the course, we brought together a group of students and taught them skills in dog sledding, fat biking, and snow machining, and spent about a week out on the trail honing those skills. In this episode, we talked to participant Jenny McCord. Here we go.
Radio Free Palmer 89.5 KVRF presents Mushing Radio, hosted by Robert Forto. Mushing Radio is about dog-powered sports, living in the Great White North, and mushing. Visit our website at mushingradio.com. Here is your host, Robert Forto.
Hi, I'm Jenny McCord. I am a 38-year-old student at UAA, finishing up a post-bac certificate in legal studies and a certificate in legal nurse consulting. I'm a retired Air Force nurse, and I signed on to take this class, mostly to have a full load in my last semester.
What were your expectations when you signed up for this course?
Well, aside from having a full load in my final semester, I really wanted to push myself to get back into shape and get back into winter biking, specifically in the aftermath of a spinal injury and neck surgery I had while I was on active duty.
What did you learn about yourself on the trip?
I learned that I can do a lot when I put my mind to it, and I think that's it. I really surprised myself at how much I've accomplished in a short amount of time with regard to my physical capabilities.
What did you learn about the dogs?
Wow. I learned a lot about the dogs. I learned, I know some of their little barks and cries and howls. I can tell you just from hearing like which one it is, how they hold their ears when they run, and some of their little trots, or Reagan's Glamour Girl sachet, what harnesses they wear, where they live in the dog yard, just different little traits, who nips and who doesn't.
And do you have a favorite dog, and why?
I can't pick one favorite. My first favorite was Locke, because she gives the best hugs. But as leads, my favorites are, my go-to dogs are Shock and Frosty.
Okay. And can you tell us a favorite memory and a story from the trail?
There are lots of favorite memories. It's hard to pick one. I really, really loved my day on the bike this last go-around, going from Eagle Quest Lodge to Red Shirt Lake. It just felt truly Alaskan, and to be out there on a bike and have a good day on a bike, have a good ride. That was with Nolan. That was a really good memory. And story from the trail, I guess my favorite story is when I fell coming out of a hill into a curve and went over on my side on the sled. And as we're going around the curve, I can see Shock looking back at me as I'm getting drug along, and they slowed the team enough so I could pop back up, and off we went. And so that was my favorite part on the trail so far, is that I was able to fall and recover, and I felt like my dog team kind of supported me in that and helped me.
Okay. And would you recommend this course to a friend, and why?
I would absolutely recommend this course. Just for no other reason, just getting to handle dogs and be around the dogs and learn to mush and challenge yourself with all of it. the whole package, whatever the challenge might be for any individual. But for the mushing alone and the dogs, I would say this was an amazing experience.
Excellent. Thank you, Jenny. And there you go. That was our interview with participant Jenny McCord. I hope you liked it. Join us next time. Goodbye.
Did you know that Alaska Dog Works trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michelle Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dog Works on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.
Hi guys, it's Alex. If you're a fan of sled dog sports and the Iditarod, Mushing Radio is the show for you. Each Wednesday we drop a new episode on DogWorks Radio, so be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts from.
If you like our podcast, there are a few things you can do. You can take a couple of minutes and go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. You can also check out all of our DogWorks Radio sponsors and promotions in our show notes. Another thing you can do is go over to Facebook, like our Facebook page, and one last thing, please tell all of your friends by spreading the word about DogWorks Radio. Thank you so much for listening to us. We really appreciate you.
DogWorks Radio is produced by Robert Forto. Logo art by Angry Squirrel Studios. DogWorks Radio is produced in conjunction with KVRF 89.7 in Palmer, Alaska.
For dog training advice, you can contact Alaska Dog Works at 907-841-1686 or visit their website at alaskadogworks.com. If you have a show idea or would like to be a guest, please contact us by sending an email to live@dogworksradio.com.